This is Meenakshi from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. We are going to see the course Network Security and the topic is Intrusion Detection. The main objectives are to learn about the basics behind the intrusion detection and the various approaches used for intrusion detection. So first we have to know who is intruder. An intruder is an unauthorized person or unauthorized entity. He accesses the system without having a proper permission, or he is accessing the network, or he is accessing the data without permission. So usually he or she is referred to as a hacker or a cracker. So we can classify the intruders into three types: masquerader, misfeaser, and clandestine user. So who is masquerader means an individual who is not unauthorized to use the computer. Usually he is from outside. He is an outsider. He is from outside of the organization. Misfeaser. So he is a legitimate user who is working inside the organization, but he accesses the data without having a proper permission. So misfeaser is an insider. Clandestine user. So he is an individual. He seizes the supervisory control. By using this control, he accesses the system, but still he escapes from auditing and other access control. So he may be from inside or he may be an outside of the organization. So what is intrusion detection? The process of identifying the intruders as well as once the intruder is found, how we respond, how the system is going to be give the response. So all these comes under intrusion detection. So it is fully based on the assumption that the behavior of the intruder is not same as the behavior of a normal person. But anyway, we have an overlap. So this is the graph which compares the intruder behavior as well as the legitimate authorized users behavior. But anyway, we have still some overlap. Okay. So the system cannot accurately define whether the person is an intruder or a legitimate user. So we have four approaches for intrusion detection: statistical anomaly detection, rule-based detection, distributed intrusion detection, and the honeypot. So statistical anomaly detection, under that we have two methods: threshold detection and profile-based method. And under rule-based detection, we have anomaly detection and penetration identification. What is statistical anomaly detection? So here, the data about the legitimate user behavior all are collected over a long period of time, and then we are applying some statistical test to observed data. By using the test, you can tell that whether the behavior is a legitimate user behavior or an intruder behavior. So under statistical anomaly detection, we have threshold detection as well as the profile based detection. So threshold detection, for every event, we can give a maximum occurrence over time. So if this value is exceeded, then we can assume that as intrusion. For example, to open the file on a particular day, I can set the value to 3. So if the number of file opening is less than 3, then he is a legitimate person. If the attacker tries to open the file more than 3 times, then the system assumes that he is an intruder. So like that, we can fix threshold for every event. Then profile based, as I told already, we can characterize the past behavior of the users. By using the profiles, we can find out the deviations. So the next one is rule based detection. So here we have formulated a set of rules. Then by using the rules, you can decide whether the behavior is an intruder behavior or not. If the rule is satisfied, then okay. If the rule is violated, then it implies the intrusion. So under rule-based intrusion detection, we have penetration identification. So here we have used expert system technology. So with the rules, we can identify the penetration, the suspicious behavior. So as I told, here all the rules are generated by the experts. Then the audit record content or the states are compared against the rules to detect the intruders. So what is audit record? It is a fundamental tool which is used for intrusion detection. So we have two types of audit record, native audit record and the other one is detection specific audit record. So then we move on to the third method, distributed intrusion detection. So for all we have concentrated on intrusion detection in single system, but nowadays all the applications are connected with internet. So we have to move on to a distributed intrusion detection. But in this case, what are all the problems we are facing means we have to deal various types of audit record format, and we have to concentrate on integrity and confidentiality of networked data. Similarly, we are suffering because of centralized and decentralized architecture. So this is an architecture of distributed intrusion detection. So the main components are LAN monitor, agent module, and the central manager. And within that we have the manager module. So this is agent implementation. So the information, the audit information collected by operating system is filtered and the host audit record is created. Then we have applied a logic driven templates to find the suspicious behavior. So if any such suspicious behavior is identified, it is given to the central manager for further analysis. Thus, we can alert them with the notification and so on. So the last approach is honeypot. So honeypot is a decoy system. It is used to trap the attackers. So by using the honeypot, you can make the attackers away from accessing critical system, and we can entertain the attackers to stay in honeypot until we collect some information of their activities, and you can encourage them to stay on the system until the administrator can respond. So the honeypot, it can be a single system or it can be a multiple of networked systems. So with this, we are concluding the topic. Thank you all.